people like Brad Pitt millions. But if you didn't know, The Color Purple's coming out. It came out this past on Christmas, or this past last week.
Oh, they did a remake?
Yeah, The Color Purple 2. Taraji P. Henson's in it. I think Fantasia's in it. I
Oh,
think
you love Fantasia.
I love me some Fantasia. I'm not reading self. But like I was saying below, she's going right now. Taraji P. Henson's going on the whole press run right now. This is she's at Variety talking to them, talking about like her startup of her career, how it was like hard for her growing up. She's also talking about the hard parts of being in the acting game. We got video here, and we also got 50 Cent saying he gonna save her life, and also we got Gabrielle Union with a funny skit. Play the video.
Just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with that.
Black actress
and I won the award.
Of course,
what
I've
are
been
my
mistaken
sisters
for
being
Garcelle
offered
Brandy,
that didn't win the award or wasn't
both
nominated?
Hallie's and
And what
both
does it say to the
Regina's.
little girl who's not
I'm a black
here
actress
yet?
and producer in
That
Hollywood.
if we
Of
continue to
course our box
accept
office
these low
successes never
offers,
matter.
You got two
however, do
videos
we
in
make
one
a
class?
difference
Black
and make a
actress and
change?
producer in Hollywood. Of course I have to put my glam team in my contract because
We got 10 million. He got.
I'm a black actress
150K.
and producer in Hollywood. Of course I was 30 playing 15. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course I'm going to have to work until it's the end. Because we can't retire. We don't make enough. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood, and of course I have mastered the
It's because Dwayne Wade spends all her money.
Then y'all hear 50 Cent says he ready to work with Taraji P. Henson after she admits to firing her team for not capitalizing on her success. So like I said, here in the whole Variety situation, basically what's going on is that she's just saying like she has to fight the good struggle.
I'm sorry. Sounds like you like ate something.
Hard one.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Nah, but basically what I was saying is that so basically what she's going around the press run talking about how like the Benjamin Button movie, you saw that movie?
Oh, yeah, she didn't. Was she in that?
She was in it, and she's
I
like,
haven't seen it forever.
she was in it, and like she said, "Oh yeah, I asked you people for 500K for the movie to do the movie," and then they end up only giving her like 150K, and Brad Pitt got like 10 million, and the whole movie, I think the whole movie had like a budget of 150 million, so that was,
And then it made so much.
and then it made so much, so she's like, "Oh yeah, I only made 125K, and with that, half of that go to to the taxes." Then like 30% of that go to her team, and then the rest to go to her. So I mean, basically, she ain't at 125 cut in half. Yeah, you ain't really
Let me
getting that
bring us
much.
back on screen. But if she knows that, why doesn't she tell her management to be like, I'm going for this rate, and if I can't get this rate, this is my minimum.
I mean, that's why she fired her team. That's why right here 50 Cent said he's going to work with her now, because she said she in an interview here, she said she has Stockholm syndrome, where like she's been working with the same team for so long, and she was fed up when she did the whole Empire role, and she was cooking. You know how big Empire was.
It was huge for a while.
And like they didn't she didn't capitalize off of that. She didn't get no makeup, no fashion lines, or nothing. And she's like that's me, like, and then she actually do the role again. She agreed to do the role again, but then like they wasn't trying to give her more. They wasn't trying to do more with her thing. So she like dropped them. So now 50 Cent want to work with her. That's great. I mean, it's great. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, you kind of got to negotiate and have a good team that makes sure you're getting the right rate that you know you deserve. So, I guess kudos for her for finally figuring out her team wasn't doing her justice, because she's been in movies forever. What, like 30 years?
Yeah, she's been in movies like she was in Baby Boy, Tyrese. But that movie she only made 60K. She made 60K for the Tyrese movie. But that was her first. That's one of her first movies, and then she did The Butler.
I think the problem is like I wonder, like I know in a lot of roles that she's like a side character, but I know in what was the TV show again? Was it the
Empire.
Empire? Yeah, I used to watch that the first few seasons. I think she should have got paid as like
Supposed to get a spinoff and didn't happen.
a really good rate there because she definitely was like a main character. But as far as movies go, I feel like she's often a side character.
Yeah,
But I think like she did do that. Wasn't she in the movie with the where she was like a scientist for NASA
I
with
think
the three girls?
was it the three girl scientists from NASA. Was that is that the movie with Rihanna? The Ocean's 2?
No, no, not for NASA, fool.
I don't remember.
Not Oceans.
I don't remember that one.
I
Comment
forget,
below if you remember
but
that movie.
I feel like there was like it was God dang, I'm having a brain fart. I forget the three women in it, but I feel like she was like one of the main three characters. So I wonder what she got in a movie like that compared to her other roles where she's like a girlfriend or a side character or something else.
She was in I think she was in Hustle and Flow with
She was right, yeah.
and she said she did.
She's been in a million movies.
But that
now.
movie with Hustle and Flow, what's his name? Terrence Howard said he only got like $12K for that movie, and he didn't. And then the whole mixtape album, the whole City album, he didn't get any of the royalties for that.
That's the problem, especially when you're not doing your contracts right. If you're taking lower on the front end, you got to get more on the back end. You got to get royalties. Like, oh, you're only paying me like what, 20K? Then I want a percentage of the royalties for like the DVD or VHS sales. Depending on how far back we're talking.
True.
Or Blu-ray sales. I want a percentage of that, or the streaming. Because now a lot of places like, they you rent it off your TV. People that still have cable. When new movies come out, they rent them off the TV.
Basically, and I mean, this is a whole sad situation. I mean, with her interview, she's talking about how like she graduated from college at 20. She graduated college. She got pregnant. She graduated college around like 26 years old. Got pregnant, had a kid. She had a kid like in her junior year of college. Went to Hollywood. All she had was like $700 in a Wonder bra in the sun. But I mean, yeah, that's what she said. I mean, like with her, she also talks about like how she's like one of those girls that's like all animated and like talks about like a black girl that acts all animated, and like when she goes to work, she's gonna show you that. But then like she feels like, well, I can go to work acting the way I want to act, but if you give me a role, like I need to act like this. As soon as she's paid action, I'm gonna act like the way I'm supposed to act. But like I guess that's not working out for her because people are like, nah, you need to act that one way all the way around. And she's like, nah.
Kind of like a typecaster.
Where
like if you're someone that's like let's say like a biker gang dude, they always try to get you as like a semi-biker gang type of guy.
I mean, she said that, and also, I mean, with that, but she said that with Hollywood, the way it works is like if you the Baby Boy movie, like she did the Baby Boy movie, then like as soon as whatever movie you do in Hollywood, as soon as you do that movie, there's gonna be 1,000 roles right after that. So if you do a movie that's saying like you playing a baseball player, you speak to your agent once the movie's done, he's gonna have like 20 other movies line up for you that they want to play. They want you to play like some sports athlete.
Yeah,
like I don't want to.
Still.
You're like I don't want to be in it.
I don't want to only do sports movies.
Yeah, and that's what her thing is. Like I don't want to. I want to be a baby mama. I want to do this. I want to challenge myself.
Yeah, do like a dramatic.
Yeah. So I mean, you know what they always say: if you're a master of everything, if you do everything, dramas. A person that masters everything is a master of none. Whatever they say. How does it go?
Jack of all trades isn't master of none.
Yeah, something like that. So I guess it's like one of those situations. Like, but I mean, her movie, she's won an Emmy.
She won a bunch of awards.
She won a bunch of awards, but it's just like every time you do another movie, you start back at the bottom. You have to like negotiate yourself up there.
Yeah, I mean, especially the thing is I think is like you have to establish yourself as like a top role actor. So if you get like a role where you're like on the billing, like you're one of the main stars, like being named, then like you got to stay at those roles. If you go from a movie like that and then you get paid big bucks, but then your next 3 movies you're a side character, well, yeah, when the next movie comes, they're not going to want to pay you the main person money because they're like, dude, you've been a side character the last 3 movies.
Pretty much,
like,
yeah.
You're not a main character. You haven't been bringing it like that. So it's like you have to, like in Hollywood, you do have to consistently produce, because if you don't do it, then you're no longer going to be a top actor. At most, you'll be like a side character to eventually a background character if you're not doing good in your roles.
True.
And I know, it seems like she's done, I mean, I've liked her in pretty much everything she's done. So I don't know why it seems like she can't get a consistent work as like a main character, I guess you could say.
She just doesn't go for the. I mean, she just doesn't go for the role. I mean, she did win.
She probably wants to work all the time, so she's probably taking
That's what she said. She doesn't want
offers.
She doesn't want. That's what she also cried. And that's one reason why she cried. Because she's like, "Why do they always say like I always see you doing movies?" She said, "Because she has to. She wants to be to the point where she wants to take a break. She can take a break and only do 2 movies a year, or 2 things a year. That's it. But like right now, she's do like 3-4 shows, something like that a year, just to make ends meet. Because you're making 50%, like 30% off of everything. So I mean, it sucks, but it's all Hollywood.
It's like Terry Kennedy said. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the dude negotiating your deals.
Pretty much, but I mean, with this situation, like you said, like she's not taking the. I don't see any main roles, and then make it bad enough. You got the white act. Like in order for a black person to actually make it big in Hollywood, you got to be a superhero. You got to be in a superhero movie. If you're not in a superhero movie or in a big action movie like Fast and the Furious, you're not really finna make that big of a lot of money.
Yeah,
because I don't see it.
Not everyone could be Wesley Snipes.
Pretty much, Denzel Washington.
Denzel,
yeah.
Wesley's my.
You see, Tyrese got lucky. He got put in Transformers, and he got put in Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
you have to do movies like that. That's the only way that I think that black actors even get up there to even be up there. Because with the white ladies, you got Laura Croft, you got Brad Pitt,
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, and then like
she's kind of I forget. I think she's a bunch of things.
And then
she's like me.
I think like with Hollywood, I think it's like when you think about like the hierarchy it goes. I don't think it's like any new actors that they have that they putting up there. It's like all the old actors.
It's like the NBA, man. When LeBron and a few other guys retire, who's going to be carrying the league?
Exactly. Like for the white actors, I don't know. It's like you got Brad Pitt. I think they still showing
getting old.
Who the dude that did
Adam Sandler's getting old.
The dude that did 13 Ghosts, Ryan. What's his name? Not Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds.
Not Ryan Reynolds.
I don't know.
The dude that did 13, the Ghost of Girlfriend Past.
What?
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Matthew McConaughey, Brad Pitt.
McConaughey.
Who else they showing? Ben Affleck. All those people is Adam Sandler. What's it called? And you see Adam Sandler. He does all basically. He does all his production on his own.
Yeah.
He does all his Happy Gilmore stuff on his own.
I think she'll do better if she gets just managed better, because you got to know how to manage your hype. And if you can't manage your hype with top tier roles, and you're kind of in the middle of the pack, you're going to get paid like middle of the pack.
Pretty much.
So, it's unfortunate, if her team didn't do their diligence to make sure she's getting the roles that she deserves. Because, she definitely shown that, she can act over her long career.
Yeah, I believe. We are praying for my girl Taraji, man. We hope you get all the money you deserve.
She's good. I would be scared of her. She always seemed like she'd be.
And then the lady, the movie The Butler that played with the black lady that won the Emmy Award. I forgot her name, and she also played the Woman King. The girl, I guess the woman,
what?
The movie The Woman King.
I didn't see that movie.
But you heard about the Woman King, the movie?
No.
Okay, they made the Chadwick whatever.
Tragic Wildman.
Him. He made the Black Panther movie. Remember, then he passed away, and then they made the movie The Woman King, which is basically like the same thing like Black Panther, but it's like all female cast.
Wait, with Black Panther 2?
It's like Black Panther. It's like Black Panther, but it's just all women. It's called Woman King.
Oh, Marvel?
It's not a Marvel movie. I think
yeah.
And it was like
I think I'm remembering now. Sorry.
And that girl, I think the lady that won like the Oscar or something like that, she only got like $25 million from that.
I would like that 25 million.
But it still gross a lot more. But I mean,
YouTube, if you want to pay us, we'll take a pay bump to 25 million.
Hey man, it's a game of Hollywood.
It's get a mansion.
Facts. It's just like the game of Hollywood, man. You got to either play ball or create your own production company like Tyler Perry did, or
Chica Grande.
Exactly. But comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like her work